What should I do for my project? I know. I'll make it through Roblox, a virtual building game. Okay, how do I work this? Oh, it's on. Okay. So first I need to make the mission. Then I have to research. Okay. Okay, I'm here. First, a brief introductory about missions. 21 missions were built by the Spanish in the 17 to 1800s to colonize the territory. The Spanish did this by doing four main things. 1, they expanded Christianity by teaching it to the natives. 2, they spread their language, Spanish. 3, they taught farming to former gatherers. 4, they taught ranching to former hunters. In this way, the Spanish spread their culture. Life at the mission was difficult for both the Spaniards and the natives because the cultures were so different. The missions were all made of a strong material called adobe. Adobe is made of 5 main materials: lime dust, dirt, clay, oyster shells, and cow poo. Ew. Okay. For my mission project, I chose the mission San Francisco Solano de Sonoma. This mission is a great landmark and is not in San Francisco, but is in Sonoma. The reason why it's called San Francisco Solano de Sonoma is because it's named after St. Francis. The mission was founded in 1823 by Father Altamira. He's right here. He bought land to build a mission to spy on Russians. The following year, the mission was built, and the Russians sent gifts to the mission, not knowing that they were being spied on. This was a very nice deed from the Russians, even though they were being spied on. Here is 4 unusual and interesting facts. Number 1, the mission was the last mission built in California. Number 2, it was the furthest north. Number 3, it was built by Mexico, not Spain, because Mexico had just won its independence. Number 4, besides colonization, the mission was built to spy on the Russians, as I said, who were settling on California. In 1826 to 1827, the mission burnt down. So, Father Altamira sold the mission to St. Francis Solano, who rebuilt a new mission and built a plaza in front of it, which I did not build because it's about the mission, not about the plaza. In 1834, this mission was secularized by Lieutenant Marinho Vallejo. The original mission was burnt down, leaving only one bell as the remaining artifact, which is right behind me. Even though this looks like it has a crack, the actual bell doesn't. So, yeah. Anyways, the special bell was placed in the newly built mission. Then an earthquake struck and the bell was still there. The mission was larger and moved to Sonoma with a plaza built in front of it, as I've said. In addition to the religion, the mission had a new purpose, which was to act as a center for trade and governing. After many years, in 1903, the Landmarks League purchased the mission to be a landmark. Sadly, almost all of the mission laid in ruins in 1906 due to the earthquake that I was talking about earlier. The bell was still there, and so were some adobe bricks. Luckily, the mission was restored as we know today. You could see the mission now in Sonoma, about an hour away from this school, as a museum, and take the tour. I've gone to the mission and even rang the surviving bell in the front. It was amazing. I saw the tomb of General Vallejo's mother-in-law who died and was buried there. I learned a lot about missions and even more about Mission San Francisco Solano.